Welcome everybody to the Jack Frost Show. This is a show dedicated to the appreciation and preservation of music and sound. On this show we will cover a wide range of topics which will include music history, popular music, and influences on music, plus anything else my viewers or I can think of. These shows will showcase a conglomerate of well-known and local talent from all genres of music. I will attempt to interview guests that are involved in every facet of music and its production. If you would like to see something on this show or be a guest on the show, please contact me at jackfrostshow@myspace.com. So let's get started. All right, everybody, we're back here on the Jack Frost Show. We got another special guest today from my hometown of Flint. I'm going to let y'all introduce yourself.
Bulletproof.
Big Snow, Married Me in Music.
Married Me in Music, Skanbino Mob in the building, you know.
Okay, so now how did you guys come up with the name Skanbino Mob?
Skanbino Mob came back in 96, around 97. It was Bone Scanners, Young Key the DeLeon, Young D, a.k.a. Mr. Peruvian, Bulletproof, you know, a few more people. Yayo, she was down with us too. Okay. Jake the Flake, affiliated with us, you know what I'm saying? A few other cats out of Flint. Bone Scanners from Saginaw, you know what I'm saying? He came to Flint, I hooked up with Bone, that's how I met Key, and you know what I'm saying? And we was just sitting around like, man, we finna go to the studio and do our thing. Everybody was doing their individual thing. You know, he had a CD, he had a CD. It's like, just go together and do what we do, you know. We went and did Playing for Keeps. Everything sounded good. Went from there to the Mob affiliated album and so on, you know.
Now, I know that you guys had success with that album. You put it out, and wasn't it a national release that you did?
The Playing for Keeps album, you know, we got a deal with Tommy Boy Records on that one right there. You know what I'm saying? So that's the same time they signed Capone and Noriega and who was it, Foxy Brown, and a couple other people, you know what I'm saying? So that's what that was right there.
So when you did, I mean, what was that whole, let me know what was going on when y'all got signed. I mean, was y'all like, okay, we in the game now, we about to put it down? What was the whole thing when y'all found out y'all had a record deal?
I mean, it just happened. So
okay.
I know it's like, you know what I'm saying? It was like one day we was like, we finna go record these songs, do this music. We did that. Next thing you know, Tommy Boy Records was just there, you know. It was a distribution deal on that one right there, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that kind of put people in the game where they could have continued doing what we was doing, and we just kept going from there.
Now, when you say distribution deal, you mean like the fact that you press your own records up and they put them in the proper outlets for you, and then do you handle your own marketing, or were they helping you market, or what was that all about?
It's more like they give you a certain amount of money and you get them permission to press them up and put them all over in stores, you know, nationwide or whatever. And then they get a certain percentage and you get yours.
So how did that deal even come about? I mean, did you put albums, were you selling albums before you got the deal, or they just said we need that music?
No, actually, I don't know. It was like, as soon as we dropped, it was like a couple months later, you know what I'm saying? They just came. You know, so it just happened like that. So
did you press up any of your albums before they talked to you?
We pressed them up. We was on the street selling them, you know. We did a couple shows in the streets, the T-shirts, promotion, full throttle, you know what I'm saying? Just out here, and one of the hit songs on there was Bone Scanners, Jake the Flake, and Young Key the DeLeon, which was called Killers on Your Team, you know what I'm saying? That song right there really got a lot of noise and recognition, so that's probably what caught him, you know.
Now I know that song right there was spent on the radio all over. How did y'all go about getting that on the radio?
It got edited.
Just got it edited, and it was on the poppy, huh?
Right.
Now see, I know a lot of people having a hard time getting on the radio, and they're having a hard time getting a record deal. So that's why I like to get this information out, to, you know, backtrack from people that actually did something and put it out there. Now you say both you guys got projects right now.
Right. This is my solo album. We doing albums and mixtapes.
Albums at the same time.
Right. Yep. So, but we also doing unit stuff too. You know what I'm saying? The name of the record label is Married Me in Music. You know what I'm saying? So this consists of a lot of people that's solo, but we also all together. You know what I'm saying? But everybody got a mixtape in the album. This my album, Big Snow mixtape right there. His album coming next. I got a mixtape coming next. So we doing it like that, bouncing back and forth. We got Coupe DeVille with an album in the mixtape. Luciano from World Hood with an album in the mixtape. You know what I'm saying? We got a few more artists that's down with the squad, but that's how we doing it.
So now let's get to your album for a second here. What now? If I never heard of you or anything that ever happened, what do I expect to listen to on that album right there?
Strictly for the streets, man.
Street music.
Yeah, I wish I could let y'all hear a little more of it, man. But I'm telling you, it's strictly for the streets. It got a lot to do with just everyday life and the struggle, man. That's it, you know.
Now, how did you go ahead and get linked up with Made Man Music and Skanbino? How did you come into the picture?
Okay, I met him back in the day, and I was always a follower of Skanbino Mob, and fortunately, you know, he my people, so,
Okay.
you know, he had a mission, and I felt the mission, and then, to cut a long story short, people died from his camp, people died from my camp, and we put together with like 3 other camps, and we formed this. So, you know, this what it is.
So now you got the album, that's a full-length album. How many tracks on the album?
20.
20 tracks on the album.
Right.
And you got any features or anything like that on the album?
Yeah, I got some features on there. I basically got Bone Scandalous, Young Key the DeLeon, Young D, you know, Luciano. Shit, I got some people from Ridgeway on there, Big Snow on there, got Flex from Top Authority, a couple other people on there. You know, I just basically showed love to a lot of people when I did this one. This, you know, was in the streets doing my thing and put people on through the features like that. They get heard and we just continue from there. That's just the start.
Now, is there any way anybody online can get a hold of that music?
Yeah, you can download the whole album off Amazon or iTunes or Raspberry, anything. All you gotta do is go on either Yahoo or Google and type in Still Mobbing, and it should pop up.
So what's the promotional campaign that you figure that you need to utilize to get off these albums? And what's your next steps with these albums? I know you're on this TV show. You probably got shows you're gonna probably be doing in the future or something like that. And any other marketing things you got going on?
Yeah, actually, the internet been a big marketing field lately. You know what I'm saying? So we really trying to put a lot of effort into that. Besides that, we doing a lot of footwork on it. You know what I'm saying? Like shows, we finna go everywhere with it. It ain't no limit to it. You know what I'm saying? From Michigan, Chicago, wherever. You know what I'm saying? Continue the shows, continue the CDs. It's really about consistency. Like, long as everybody keep dropping and keep promoting, flood the streets with the music, that's our goal. YouTube, we got videos on YouTube. You can look on the Skanbino Mob, you'll see a couple performances, live performances, or
Reverb Nation.
Right, you know, stuff like that.
Facebook, everything all over the internet.
Right. So do you guys primarily as artists handle the business aspect also as well, or do you or
we have
how
to.
you doing? Okay, so you said you got all hands on.
Yeah.
See, like the Made Man Music record company, I'm the CEO, you know what I'm saying? And we do it. I mean, it shouldn't be nothing no other man doing that we can't do, and that's the way we look at it, you know what I'm saying? So whatever we want to do, we're going to do it.
Well, it's nice to have a big team because everybody can play their position and get the music out and do what they got to do, opposed to less like you being a single artist and then saying, I'm going to go hit the streets and I'm going to do the show and everything else is a little harder. So, but so now, have you did any what's like any big shows you've been doing? Have you did any shows lately or anything like that?
The last show we did, it was Saturday. It's just an album release party at the Purple Moon for his mixtape that he just put out. You know what I'm saying?
It was a big success too. It was a nice show.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we got about 2 more minutes to go. So, and we're gonna talk about next. We got a song coming up, I believe, in the break. I don't know exactly what song we're gonna play next. And it's gonna be a little sample of your music and what y'all are doing, what to expect, so people would know like this is not really no bull, this is the real deal, and we're gonna buy the album and you're gonna support the album. Anything you want to say before the break, like where you're gonna be really starting off to promote the album?
Actually, I suggest just stay up on the internet, up on Facebook, whatever we on, and we're gonna promote it from there. Like, you know what I'm saying, the shows or wherever we're gonna be at. We just gonna do it like that through the flyers and how we do it.
Okay, well, we're going to get back with y'all in 1 minute here, and we'll talk about, like, you know, get more in-depth into the music and what it means to you, and shoot to a break right here on the Jack Frost Show.
not the type of crowd that like to trust. Making a lot to get the type of money to get her high. It's a tragedy to see somebody living a life of lies. She totally addicted, now she living a life to die. Last week she got evicted cause her rent was so behind. She knew that she was falling, all she used to do was cry. You could see it in her eyes even when she tried to hide the pain and agony. Doing a lot of different drugs, got her hanging in the hood, doing a lot of different thugs. It ain't a lot of love for those who living alone. Ain't nobody in the family trying to help, she on her own. She only 18, I guess she thinks she grown. I guess she think the trapping on the block where she belong. I guess when you so high you feel so right, you can't be wrong. I can see the reaper coming to take her life, it won't be long, for real. Not a little bit, but kind of all of it. Wondering if it's anybody living that got it hardest hit. Dealing with all the pressure weighing heavy on her brain, but it ain't no little better when she's steady in her veins. She looking around for something, but she don't know what she looking for. Thinking about her life and wondering what the hell she living for. Suicidal thoughts, but she ain't got the heart to do it. It could break somebody apart to sit and watch it going through it. She started gaining weight, now she got a little baby in her. Had so many men up in her, she don't know who made it in her. Still, she can't control the habit that she had. Now she looking like a dragon, it's getting kind of sad. She started doing things like stealing to get the cash. Got somebody on her team, now they're going to get the mask. They had a little look and when they did it without the mask. Left her body count of 2 and I was looking kind of bad, for real.
All right, everybody, we're back on the Jack Frost Show, and we just listened to a song off this album, Skanbino Mob presents Bulletproof, still mobbing the album. And what was the name of that song again?
Jezebel.
Jezebel. Now, Jezebel, I heard it a couple times, but for people that ain't heard, that probably just jumped into this show and never heard Jezebel, tell me what was the whole concept behind that song?
Well, really, it was about a female I knew, you know what I'm saying? She was going through a lot of things, so I just wrote it about her life, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's basically it.
What does the word Jezebel mean to you?
Jezebel is actually, she was a prostitute in the Bible.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Sinning, doing a lot of things or whatever, so I wrote it in terms of her life as the modern day Jezebel, you know what I'm saying? The things she was going through, and just put it in the music and put it out there, because it's a lot of females that's going through that, you know what I'm saying? So I just want the world to feel the pain that she was feeling.
Well, that's a different concept, interesting, because, you know, a lot of people don't know anybody really in that situation,
Right.
You know, and then that's a different outlook. So do you find like you take a lot from what your real life situation is and put it on the album, or is that how it's going with this album?
Yeah, that's my strongest points. I rap about what I go through.
And for somebody that never heard the whole album, what did you expect to hear on this album? What kind of music?
If you live in my lifestyle, then you're going to be listening to what you feel, you know, like you talking to yourself. If you're not from the outside looking in, you may or may not understand it, but I'm going to guarantee you good music, you know what I'm saying? But it's really just all reality.
But it's like street music, like Big Snow's album.
Right, street music,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Okay. And I know that we mentioned that they can get you on iTunes, Rhapsody, Reverb Nation, and you said Facebook too.
Facebook,
Yeah.
MySpace,
Amazon.com. It's basically anything.
Do you guys have separate Facebooks and stuff like
Yeah.
that? What's your Facebook?
Big Snow.
Facebook.com/Big Snow?
Yeah.
Okay, one word?
Everything, Big Snow / everything. Whatever you want to go on, just Big Snow and slash it.
Okay. And then you got your own private, and what's that?
Skanbino Mob. I still represent, you know.
Okay, that's what's up. Now, so we're gonna go to another song that you got, I believe, on this album.
Right.
And what's the name of it?
This one called Still Mobbing.
Still Mobbing.
Yeah.
And we're gonna talk about everything that's going on in that song. We're gonna let everybody, hear that, get cut off the speed, and you're gonna get some tracks on by you a little later, at least a verse or something, so we know what's going on with you. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that's it for this segment of Jack Frost Show. We're gonna let them check out this song.
This right here for everybody that thought it was over. Skanbino Mob, Bulletproof. The rest of the fam still holding it down. Still out here riding, still mobbing. Still mobbing, M.O.B. I'm still riding. I'm still mobbing, M.O.B. This drum in the Mac 90 when I find these fools on the block about to let loose. Holding it down for Skanbino, even if I got a clown to wear too. True when I'm all about it in one. Do what I do to get the hit done. Take your breath away when I spit. Everybody got a line of these numb. Ain't no telling what's in my mind. Y'all better get it out of my way when I come. Ain't no telling what they might find. Two fools in the bottom of lace with no lungs. I'm bulletproof and I ride for the M.O.B. I got the big guns. Ain't no telling when you might die and it might come quicker if you get dumb. I'm from the land of no love. And don't play boy, I'm handing out slugs. Don't think I'm the man who won't bust. You won't be the man who laying in mud. I leave haters open like what? Raw with a weapon that ain't to be touched. See how 40 calibers got these haters choking, coughing up blood. I'm known to leave you right talk in the middle of the parking lot with no face. I'm known to leave the police like ain't no evidence in this case. M.O.B. for life and I'm like that good guy chuck it down when I play. I be striking like the lightning at night, but I make it rain when I spray. M.O.B. I'm still riding. I'm still mobbing. M.O.B. With the boss, but when you call me to bring you the raw, it's all in the wrist in the way that the twist got the fiends on the block with a switch in his jaw. Y'all never seen what I saw. Y'all never bought when I bought. So much coke to make a fool do lifetime in the joint if I ever get caught. Living to die in the land of the lost, praying the life for the dead and the gone. Keeping my faith to the man on the cross, drinking the light but no thinking the bone. Holding it down like they call me the boss. Think on the right when they tell me they wrong. Mad at the girl that be calling my phone in the middle of the night. Leave me alone. Eliminate enemies when it's on. Decapitate with a K to the dome. We detonate like TNT. We dominate this M.O.B. My technique, you weak on raw. You don't really wanna deal with me. Still got killers on my team. Get shot up or buried alive. Plus I got AR-15s. It don't really matter where the hell you hide. It'd be hell if we collide. Ever since young kid done died, he's still coming in my dreams in the middle of the night like yo, wake up and ride. M.O.B. I'm still riding. I'm still mobbing. M.O.B.
All right, we back after listening to another song off the Bulletproof album. It's your solo album, right?
Right.
And what was the name of that song again?
Still Mobbing.
Still Mobbing. What's the whole concept behind that, so people that know what that is?
That's basically what it say.
I mean, a lot of people don't know what mobbing is out here, so I mean, we got to give it to them.
Mobbing, basically, you just wake up and, you know what I'm saying, you put in all your effort to handle your business and get the things done through the day.
So you focus, dribble, and handle your business is what mobbing
right.
means.
Whether you working or what you doing, as long as you getting out there getting it done, you mobbing.
Okay.
Right.
Well, I see, like, definitely when I talk to a lot of local artists, they don't have everything pressed up and looking nice, and you find that that's a must with all your products, right? They have the cover looking nice and all that.
Right.
So what was the whole thing saying we gonna put together this record label? Are y'all looking for more acts, or you just got all your acts right now, or what?
No, we still growing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Whoever real in their heart and dedicated to it and got good music and good talent, you know what I'm saying? We go by that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? If you playing around with it don't matter how good you is with your music. I ain't got time for that. But if you're serious, you know what I'm saying? Everybody out the camp serious. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it.
Now, you said they can also go on YouTube and find some performances if they want to see you live and doing your thing. Did you get any performances last show you said for your album release party up there yet?
They ain't been logged on yet. They ain't been loaded up yet, but I got them, yeah.
Okay, so you got the actual footage that's going up soon.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so by the time, hopefully, this airs, it'll be up and ready to go.
Right.
Okay. And so now I know that we got to talk about your album a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. And I know that we got a song that we're gonna play by you. What's the name of the song?
Miss Baby Fat.
Now, what's that all about?
To be honest, I really wanted to do some kind of a little special for the ladies because I went super hard on here, you know what I mean? And
You said you went super hard.
And, you know, the CEO, like, no, you got to put something on there for the ladies, you know. So I put together a little song. I took all the lady jeans, you know, the Baby Fat, Fendi, Prada, and I put them all in a sequel like I was talking to the lady, and I laid the track down like that. You know, it's basically all for the ladies.
So now, so besides street music, you definitely got songs for the women that the women can appeal to.
Oh, yeah. It's a variety of music on the CD. It's
club
just,
music, you know, club music.
It's just like Go Hard or Go Home. You know, that's the name of the album. I Go Hard or Go Home.
So as far as like your shows, have you been doing a lot of shows lately, or y'all just all doing all your shows together? How's that going?
We put a plan together. We was finna flood them with shows, but then he put a plan together where it'll be like a attack mode. You see what I'm saying? It's finna be like a domino effect with all artists dropping and everything. So it's really gonna be an explosion. They probably ain't seen nothing like this since Master P them, man.
You said Master P. That's a lot of
serious.
artists.
Yeah, it's a lot of artists.
So let's go over the roster one more time about some of the artists you got coming out right now. Let's make sure we hear them names one more time.
Like we got off the bench entertainment, you know what I'm saying, with Philly Cocaine and Cutthroat. You know what I'm saying? We got D on there, we got Luciano, we got Coupe de Ville. You know, Off the Bench Entertainment is another record label that unite with Made Me in Music, and we all do stuff, you know. Like we play with a couple industry artists, you know, do a couple songs with them. Like we got a couple songs with Bone Crusher, Crime Mob, and like we'll cut them. They got Yo Gotti and Lil Boosie on their stuff, you know what I'm saying? These on the upcoming albums we got. And there's still a couple more artists we're gonna deal with. So like I say, the best thing to do is just flood the streets, flood the computer, you know, the industry waves, whatever we could do, radios, YouTubes, all that. We just gonna flood them with real material. So the last couple years, we just been doing a lot of recording and writing.
Right. So I know I talked to you last night on the phone, and you also said that you had something about some movie in the work or something, like you're gonna be dabbling in the music, the movie industry a little bit. Tell us about that a little bit.
I got a little, it's kind of a secret deal going on with Manifest Productions. If you look on Facebook and type in Manifest Productions, you will see what they doing. They major, you know. So
is that the whole next step for you? Is just really getting the movie thing, or are you just gonna stick with the music, or what are you doing?
Movie
with
too. Anything that got to do with the entertainment, we
entertainment.
Okay.
Period. Yeah.
Okay. So have you ever acted anything like that before this whole thing?
Yeah.
I mean, we've been shooting a lot of footage, you know what I'm saying, with different small companies, just playing with it, but it's kind of getting a little more serious now.
Now, what is the aim for Made Me in Music? Are you looking for a record deal, label deal, or what are you looking for right now?
I mean, actually, whoever sound better, you know.
Or whoever got the better deal.
Got the best conversation, because we don't need nobody to pick us up and take us to, you know what I'm saying. You got to come unite with us, and we can do it together, you know what I'm saying. As far as trying to just, you know what I'm saying, we still gonna get it done regardless.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Now, we only got a couple more minutes left in this segment, and then we're going to get, like I said, to your song. Now, for anybody that want to get a hold of you, is there a phone number, or are you just going to keep it internet, or what are you doing with that?
Just keep it internet, because there's so many sources on the internet, it ain't hard to find.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So you said Big Snow everything on Facebook, Reverb Nation, everything.
Everything.
And then for you, we got Bulletproof, but you also got Made Me Music and Skanbino Mob.
Right.
So you look at all that, they can.
If you type of Skanbino Mob, you'll find a lot more of my material quicker.
Okay, a lot more material. Okay. And we're gonna be looking out for the album, and we're about to take a listen to your song. The name of it was what now?
Miss Baby Fat.
Miss Baby Fat. Talking about the ladies, something for the ladies. And we're going to wrap this segment up. I'm glad y'all came out here and messed with me. And that's it for the Jack Frost Show.
Yeah, I'm going to do this one for the ladies. Can I do one for the ladies, niggas? Yeah. I see you shaking that body, look mommy, do what it do. See my game semi-automatic, so let me spit at you. The body of a goddess with skin like silk, and I can tell you the type to take them baths and milk. And now you all on the dance floor, shaking what your mama gave you. If you a player, come in, then let me play it. Say you heard every line, average game is weak. Well, give me 5 minutes, baby, and your eyes on me. Give me that 10-digit code, and later I'll chirp you. Promise I won't tell you nothing that'll hurt you. I open up your body like a surgery, then run off with your mind, it's a burglary. Back pockets fat like you got a pants full of tissue. I swear them collard greens and cornbread didn't miss you. When you switching in position, got me losing my mind. Come here and let me put my name on your behind.